Everything's clean. I took the hammers apart also because they were sticking so badly, so I'm gonna try to put those back together. There's a little spring on this one. Just gonna put a little bit of oil underneath. And just rub it around a little. Great, there goes my spring. Spring. Spacer. First hammer. Bouncing much better. Second hammer, those, see, they have spacers on them. I'm not sure. I think that goes over there, but I'm not positive. It fell off while I was holding it. So I'm going to try it there. The only place it made sense for it to go. Much better. This second one really wasn't moving. Third hammer, upside down, Cheryl. Pretty good. Well, that one's really crooked. I'm going to have to get them all pretty much lined up when I get them back on there. You want them to be the same height off of the bars that they're going to be hitting. And then that one is last, because it lifts several at a time to do the gong. We had a big C-clip to hold all that together. There's a little groove right there that it goes into, which I missed apparently. Alright. Look at them go. That's better. Okay, we're going to start putting some gears back on. And most people start with the time. It's in the middle. Put the time in, let it run a little bit, see how it does. Alright. We need to put that in last because it's got a separate piece. So we're going to get my little cheat sheet out. Some people put it together on the front. They put it together backwards of what they took it apart because that center one won't always come off, and the third one over here, second one over here, third one over here. But mine came off, so I'm going to build it from the bottom and then put those back on the outside. So second one has the spring, that's this one. That's a little tension spring right there that makes your minute hand turn. And then every gear is going to go into one of these lanterns. Like, there are lanterns on cuckoo clocks. I don't know what they're called on these clocks, but the smaller little peg things. So those both go down. That's touching that. Okay, and then the next one, I didn't really know how to draw that. That's that little weird thing. It's just a different kind of gear, and it clicks back and forth between those. In this clock, that's your verge crutch assembly right there. This round part keeps this moving, and it bounces between these, and that's what turns your time. So we are going to go up. And this went which way? This way is the only way it could go. I like my drawing. So this has to go up in this hole for this mechanism to work in it. And this little tiny hole on this spur is the one that's got the dust cover on the back of it. That's what this melts to. So that'll go back and forth. That'll make that turn. That'll make that turn, which will make that turn, make that turn. And our spring. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can get the top on. The grinding is my dog eating a bone. One of my dogs eating a bone. Hold on. Alright, those lined up pretty easily. I'll put the screws on loosely. Let's see if I can get the hurricane symbol back on there. It's probably going to be a bit snug. It was not the easiest to get off. worked pretty darn good since it's hollow. To put equal pressure to get it back on. It's just a nut driver. I think that's bottom down. That's as far as it's going to let me go. There we go. Now we're back on. It's so clean. It looks so much better. Okay. I opted for putting all 3 trains back in, and I'm going to put the top back on. I know I had said I was going to test it, but I changed my mind. So I've already got that in. I'm going to try to sneak it in there in the 2nd gear spot and get all the pinions lined up. It would have been much easier without this on. Now maybe I can loosen it back up a little to make it easier again. It's got to go under that other piece, so I need to get a little bit more length. Corner on, slip it under, yep, that's gonna work. The other one's kind of in the right spot. I'm going to change the angle a little bit. Okay. Now, my pivot tool. See if I can get everybody lined up. A little extra light never hurts.
Do we have a planer?
Yeah, we do out in the garage. You gonna plane the basement door?
I was thinking about little big arguments out there.
Okay, what do I need to wiggle? That big guy has to come through. He's holding up progress. Is that in the hole? Looks like the hole's missing. Something's missing. Not bad. One fell over. Depth perception is challenging on this. See which way to do it. Should be right there. There we go. Tilt it over. he goes through the whole plate. There we go. Alright, who jumped out? We'll get these started. That'll help hold a little pressure on the case so I can get the other ones to stay in. Okay, y'all see what to do. Wiggle, get all your pieces in line. Get the other two nuts on.